doing, everybody? This is Daniel from HD Reviews, and right now we're gonna do a review of a figure of the second line of the Kamen Rider Ryuki. And here we have in front of us the Kamen Rider Knight with Darkwing. So welcome back, everybody, to another Kamen Rider review. My name is Daniel, and right here we're gonna look at Kamen Rider Knight, or as most of you pointed me out on the first review, is Mask Rider or Kamen Rider is the same thing. But still, it will be nice to see Kamen Rider on the box as they used to do it before. So this is the second one of the Kamen Rider Ryuki with the bundle pack. It comes with Darkwing and the Kamen Rider itself. So let's look at the box. The box is a little bit thicker, but it's a little bit shorter than the Kamen Rider Ryuki one that we did before. As you see, it's a grade silver when you have a really nice Kamen Rider picture right here with the Darkwing. This is actually the figure picture instead of the actual character from the series. As we see, we have the Bandai logo, Kamen Rider, with the nice shiny blue letters. We have a window display box. As you go to the side, it says Masked Rider Knight with Darkwing. You can't see it all because my camera hasn't captured all of it. On the back, it shows you everything that comes with this figure. Hopefully you could see it. The light is a little bit shiny on this. And we have the figure with a stand, and you can put on flying. And then we have the Advento, Guard Bento, and we'll have the Final Bento. Shows you various poses you could put them on, and it's gonna be a really nice figure to look with. So that is pretty nice. And that's about it for the box. As we look at the bottom, we have all the warning hazards, Tamashii Nation logo. This is a Hong Kong edition. As you know, this is not a toy animation. It has this logo, advertised by Toy Company. So it doesn't have that silver or gold sticker. So yeah, that's about it for the box. Let's look at the package inside. So here we have Buster number 1. As you can see, we have the figure itself. We have the Advent. We have Darkwing itself. We have different pairs of hands. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hands. We have his cape. We have his lance. And we have Darkwing. And this is plate number 1. It comes with a double plate. So let's go with plate number 2. Buster number 2 has a bigger cape. As you can see, we have parts for the Final Bento, and we have parts of the cape that it could wrap on the figure itself. Too bad it's not cloth, but it is a fixed plastic cloth kind of thing for his cape. So that's really good. So in the back of this, let's go over here, we have the actual stand of the figure. So that's pretty nice. So it comes with a stand, if you were wondering. So that's it. On the instruction manual, they are as simple as the other ones, and it comes with its cards as well. So if you saw my first review of this figure, you already know how these cards look, but they're different for this figure. So we're gonna look that more into detail. And that's about it for this Buster. Let's put this figure in some display modes and review the figure itself. See you in a little bit. So here we have Kamen Rider Knight. As you can see, very nice figure. It has the same mechanism as you can remove these to attach stuff. The only one that you really need to worry about is this right here in the back. It's gonna have 2 gray ones. You're gonna put them right there. That's the only one you have to worry about. The belt is the same. You could remove the card, as we could see right there. There's a little card. Very nice detail. The paint is fantastic. Only thing that I had wrong with mine would be that little chip right there in the chest, which is unfortunate. They're really nice, the grill, and then you could see the blue inside, which is fantastic, as you could see right there. Articulation is the same with the other one. We have a 360 right here. We have double jointed elbows. We have the hand. We have a 360 head if you want to go that way, you know, up and down. The waist, you can move it from the top and then a little bit on the bottom. Then you can move the legs right there, double jointed knees, and die cast feet with the toe movement. And the toe can go down, left, right. So yeah, very, very nice figure. And then we see the Darkwing, or Darkwing. Let's put this figure down here. As you can see, is like this. And why is it like this? Because this part right here in the middle of Darkwing comes off, and then you put it right here, and then it could attach for this. So very, very nice. It has articulation a little bit on here. The part on Darkwing is that it's gonna have some pegs right there, and then you're gonna put these, and then he could attach to the figure with the pegs right there on the back. So he would go like this, and you would put the pegs back there, and just make sure they're secure, and there we go. But they tend to come off, one or the other. The figure comes off or Darkwing comes off. One of those two is going to give you a hassle. That's one thing I have. Darkwing, the face is going to open. Very, very nice. On the cape, if we look at the cape, you're going to see it, it's like this, right? But then you want to do that open one. So you have the option of putting these on there to make this cape super long. So go like that, and you go like that, and now you have a big cape. But this is just to put him out with himself. This Darkwing, or the Advent, you could open it right here, where you could put the cards. As you can see, very, very nice. It's not like the other slide mechanism, but they're actually true to the show. Very, very nice details it has overall in general. I already showed you the final event pictures. They are really, really nice. This figure is able to sustain right here on the back. You can see there's a little peg, and this goes like on the bases. Like you could put it like this, and then if you want some extra security, you just go like that, and it just puts itself like that. So that's about it. So I mean, for the figure itself, I mean, I find it kind of a hassle to put all this stuff right here. It's a big of a hassle. It is not very stable. One part falls off while the other part falls on, and it's a very, very frustrating thing to do. I mean, everything else is very nice to put on, but I'm just gonna keep them in one pose. But you have the option of doing many poses with this figure. The figure overall is super nice. I really, really like it. Balance issues is not a problem. It cannot, I mean, stay in one position and then like the back falls off or the figure falls off. It's just a frustrating thing. So overall, it's not that bad. I really, really like it. I really like the color scheme. They really did a lot of flexibility with it. The addition of the stand, which is his Masked Rider Knight right there, you could see. Very, very nice stand overall. But I mean, they should have done something better with the stabilizing on the back, because they just fall off, and as you can see, the pegs are so small. So I mean, you just put it on, and then because of the weight of Darkwing or the cape, it's gonna be a hassle. And the cape too, because as you see the space right here, the cape is gonna be like very, very far away. It's not gonna be true to the actual you know, show, which is kind of a disappointment. So yeah, so let's go with my final thoughts. So here are my final thoughts of the SH Figuarts Kamen Rider Knight. And I have to say, this figure is really, really cool. It could hold all the poses. It has a lot of accessories, but I was disappointed. Now, why was I disappointed? Because the figure itself cannot sustain himself. Like as you see right now, I have him on the base, because if I put him without the base, he cannot hold his cape. which is one of the most coolest aspects of this figure, is that he has a cape and then you could use it. It is a very frustrating thing to see this figure start going top heavy, going backwards, and I really didn't like that. I mean, with Kamen Rider Ryuki, we saw him and he was very able to hold everything in his shoulders and stuff like that. He did have some problems with the little pegs on the sides, but that was okay. With this figure, I mean, he starts toppling off. I mean, the transformations on our hard, like guard ventos and the final vento, and then putting the cards. I didn't show you the cards this time because, like I said, I want to keep the cards together with him, but they're basically the same, just with the bat on it. The lens is a very good addition. The colors, I'm pretty sure Bandai has some of these issues that it has like scraped paint. But I mean, overall, this figure is fantastic. I really like this character on the actual show. But overall, I have to give this figure an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 because it cannot sustain his own weight. It's a very sad thing to say, but he cannot sustain his own weight. And I'm pretty sure Bandai knew about it because when you see the picture of the figure with his cape on, you see the actual base underneath him, and that's a pretty bad thing. But overall, the poses, he could hold all the poses. It's very nice to pose. This figure can sustain everything. He could do the final vento and then that pose that I had him when I show you the display modes. Really nice. So overall, an 8 out of 10. You could get this at iShop2Go. iShop2Go has this figure and even more. And like I said, check this dudes out. If you really like Kamen Rider Knight, it doesn't matter what I say. I mean, you're going to get it. I mean, this is my opinion. I think this is what's wrong with the figure, and I'm giving you an honest opinion. There's a lot of things that are very nice with this figure, as the actual accuracy with the show and everything like that. But for you, this is just an informative. As you can see, very nice figure sculpture-wise. You're going to display him with a base, but if you don't mind that, it's totally a figure for you. So this has been Daniel from HD Reviews, and I'll see you in the next Kamen Rider review.